Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another Russian cast. And today we are having a look at a game played by Keria here, and he is playing a ridiculously weird champion. He is playing Kalista support with Hail of Blades, Taste of Blood, Zombie War, Treasure Hunter, Magical Footwear, Biscuit Delivery, 10% attack speed, Adaptive Force, and 6 armor. And ladies and gentlemen, there has been a trend lately on the Korean server to play something like the Jin, something like the Kalista, to play both of those champions as a support. And it is kind of weird, I'm going to tell you this. It's kind of a weird trend. I personally don't know what to think about it, to be perfectly honest, but as it stands right now, people seem to be enjoying it. And I mean, I'm still yet to be impressed by it, but so far I haven't really seen too much performance. But if one person can pull it off, then it is going to be Keria. So he is going to be playing on the lane with a Draven and will be facing off against a Renata together with a Vayne. In the top lane, they have an Olaf. On the blue team and on the red team, it is going to be Kesante in the top lane and a Viogio in the jungle with a Karma in the mid lane. So slightly missing a little bit of AP damage or magical damage here. And then for the other team, there is going to be Fate on LeBlanc, and there is going to be a Camille in the jungle. So let's see how this works. This lane should be ridiculously dominant in the early parts of the game. Yeah, Kalista already moving up. Trading so far, hasn't won the trade, no shield available for her. Okay, so this is pretty decent at least. The slow is available here, and Draven needs to play up with his support here. This needs to get ahead early, because if it doesn't get ahead early, they are going to be ridiculously screwed. And I also have to point out that I'm not 100% sure how this would work versus some more engagey type supports, and also versus mages, because I don't see this working very well versus something like a Zyra. So we are rotating here as there is a fight in the jungle, but yep, seems like Viego has picked that one up already. Very good awareness here out of both of these players, right? Both of them almost immediately moving into their jungler to help their jungler. However, he seems to be fine. I don't know what exactly was done here. Okay, Ignite going down onto Keria. Keria will pick up the assist here onto the Vayne, which flashed right into Draven. Draven picks up a kill. This is going to be an AD carry for his support, so very favorable situation here for the red team. Not even speaking of the fact that Draven obviously got his access cashed in, his adoration stacks cashed in, which means that he is going to be coming back with quite a bit more money than this Vayne, who only was able to get a longsword. So that is not too good so far. And we will see how exactly this game continues to play out, because I am not 100% sure that this is going to work out all that well for these guys. I mean, Renata, Glask, and Vayne, this is a lane that needs to be stable, and versus a Draven that got a kill, it's going to be difficult. All right, so the LeBlanc passive has been proc. This is, I mean, it's, you know, it's a small little thing, but it is still decent impact. We see a beautiful rotation out of Keria here, who knows that his AD carry is going to be delayed. Obviously, as he pushed in the wave, he's going to be delayed a little bit with the arrival in the lane. And the small little thing that he does is he goes mid lane, sees if he can get something, gets very slight value, trades his Q for the passive of LeBlanc, which is great. And then here now we are back in the bot lane again. Level 3 achieved here for Kalista, level 4 for Draven, so that is really good. The Renata handshake will miss, and yeah, this is the blue team just getting bullied out. Beautiful Q by the Kalista, and I can't say I'm expecting this blue team to do very well. So we are building up a wave here that prepares well for a dive, but Viego is getting caught out here as his timing is a little bit off. So that is a decent situation for the Vayne, as she at least gets a kill for herself. Renata has to flash. At least Vayne got a kill out of this. She's still missing ridiculous amounts of money here, obviously, and now this is going to be a really, really difficult situation for her to deal with anyhow, because now the bot lane is still healthy enough. They could actually move up in between the tower. Ooh, this is very, very poorly played by Keria, who gets hit by the Camille E. I think he was expecting to be able to dodge that, but gets hit here and goes down. Still doesn't really matter. Draven still has his adoration stacks. Unfortunately, he didn't get the kill there, which obviously means that he will not be able to cash those in. And so as long as he lives for the next kill is sure to come, given how aggressive this lane can be and how later on Kalista can probably just run down the Vayne on her own, you know, and then Draven just goes in, throws an axe, and wins. Oh, the cannon minion. Alright, beautiful W connects. Q doesn't connect. We could have thrown the... Yeah, we could have pulled the E out after the first auto attack connected to very slightly slow down the Vayne. But... Yeah, Keria decided to try to get more out of this. Didn't manage to. Alright, Draven doing a little bit of damage to Renata. This is Ignite going down, and Renata goes down. Beautifully done, and Draven will take another kill for himself. This is big adoration stacks now. This is like basically two waves and two cycles worth of adoration stacks now, right? And Vayne isn't even like Vayne isn't ready for this. Yeah. So level 4 Vayne will just go down again, and the game just ends. Like, this is the power of something like the Draven, and this is why Kalista works so well with it, is because it is so ridiculously aggressive, is that Draven just runs you down and just dives you over and over again. Yeah, Renata Glask is a little bit more dangerous of a dive here, yeah. But Kalista died quickly enough, funnily enough, so Renata wouldn't get the revive, but there's definitely a world where that doesn't go so well, as Keisante doing his best to get out of that situation, but probably going to go... Keisante takes down a double kill for Camille and the Olaf. Absolutely amazingly played by that top laner. Super good job. Holy moly, dude. Unfortunately, we didn't see the rest of the play, but that was an absolutely great play. You already saw it there with the spacing. And so, ooh, we are in a good position. The binding has been acquired. The ultimate is here as well. And that is going to be a bunch of damage out of the Kalista as well. Alright, beautiful job, as Kalista will pick for herself up a kill onto the LeBlanc. We are not going to... Yeah, we are going to go bot lane here. We're not going to stay mid lane for the plates. Instead, we are looking to get some more kills. Obviously, the Umbral Glaive here also acquired. Umbral Glaive is kind of the item that makes these AD carries kind of funny in support position, as they are obviously able to clear wards very, very efficiently. Usually just run Umbral Glaive, and here we are running right now a Umbral Glaive on the Kalista, which is very, very interesting. Shukara. All right. So how is this going to work out? So 38 farm on the Vayne, but now they can't really pressure as Camille was around. Camille's gone now. Camille's not gone now. Camille's gonna go down. Yeah, Camille's 100% going down here. This was absolutely ridiculous. Look at how much damage this red team does. Oh my god, dude. Ugh, what an unfortunate situation that is, huh? Yeah, and you can't really do much about it, because at this point they are just ridiculously strong. They work together actually kind of well, as obviously Kalista can pull Draven into herself to save him. So that's going to be interesting. And obviously also throw Draven onto someone, which honestly, throwing a Draven onto something is still scary, you know? Still scary for whatever it is. But yeah, and this Draven has a shield bow now. Definitely makes a lot of sense given how ahead you are to take defensive stats here. Ooh, actually ridiculous damage. Whew. That was a lot of damage for a Kalista Q, but I guess you're not used to Kalista building lethality here. Yeah, beautiful positioning by Keria here, as he is going to help Draven shove in the next wave, and at that point they are going to be able to take plates here. Still 3 minutes remaining on the plates, so there is plenty to take. And we will see. Ooh, Keria is already in that position. Yeah, we're going to take down the turret, the mid lane turret here. Keria could move away from this to give the gold over to Draven. Doesn't do it though, or doesn't manage though. And oh, Herald goes down. So goes half of the turret's HP. Oh. And the ward clearing continues. And the dude, actually really good damage out of the Q. Holy moly, dude. That was just a Q, not an E, by the way. We are also maxing Q. We are not maxing E, which also contributes to that. Very interesting. Seems like that is the goal. And yeah, you see why Keria is standing this far behind. This is just to be able to pull out the Draven out of unfortunate situation. Alright, beautiful knock up as Kami will go down, and this is Olaf now trying his darnest. Beautiful flash by the Draven, but he doesn't have an axe, and unfortunately so he will not be able to pick that up. However, Keria picks up the kill onto the Olaf. Ooh, Viego wants that Vayne, but Vayne will be able to live, and the handshake puts Viego back into the turret. Kills him, takes him down. Beautiful job by the Renata Glask in this game. Very, very interesting. So the handshakes have been pretty decent, but oftentimes you can't really do much. Yeah, this is... I would be very surprised if... Dude, I want to point out that LeBlanc had to use her flash to kill Keria. That's kind of ridiculous. Wait, and Keria is going for Youmuu's second. Okay. That is interesting. Youmuu's second, you say? Okay. Sure, why not? This game is already looking so tough with Draven literally running 2 items by now. The collector as well. He's gonna get the rapid fire cannon next for incredible poke damage. Oh my god, that is going to be so scary. That is going to be so scary. Alright, Draven is in the top lane now, together with Keisante. Bit of a mismatch, I would suppose. As we are moving in for a dive here, I would say. Yeah, that is the dive coming out. Oh, beautiful. Pulling out the Draven. Draven decides to go for safety here instead, but Renata will go down as a beautiful ultimate here. However, yeah, Draven doesn't have any access yet, so it is on Keisante to take down the Olaf. And this Keisante obviously also very, very strong. Unfortunate situation that, if you remember earlier, Olaf wasn't able to take down Keisante there. Together with the Camille. Double for Keisante definitely didn't help the whole map situation, which is kind of dire if you think about that fact that we are at 14 minutes, right? 15 minutes, let's say. And the gold score is about 10k in favor of the red team. That is pretty ridiculous. So, yeah, I don't really know how this is going to get better as well as, if you think about it, right? 2 items now on Keria. 2 items on Keria. And LeBlanc still doesn't have her mythic, her first item completed. That already kind of tells you what the state of the affair is here. It is not looking good. It is not looking good indeed. However, you know what is looking good? Keria's item build, dude. I love it. It is just lethality on top of lethality. Cooldown boots. I don't know exactly why. I don't know. Maybe to get more ultimate charges out, you know, able to use your summoners more. And this is going to be Draven throwing in the face of a Vayne, and she will go down with 2 auto attacks. This combo is ridiculous. I absolutely love it. Ooh, we do not care about this ward as we are trying to get some solo kills here. Yeah. Oh, dude, the Kalista damage. Look at this. This is a support Kalista almost taking down the LeBlanc. That was an absolute... Keria, what are we doing? Oh, what is going... Keria! Oh, no! Keria, what are you doing? Oh, no. Ah, Keria, my dude. Oh, that is tragic. Alright, Vayne trying to... Yeah, Vayne is definitely going to live here. Beautiful job, and that is a dead Draven. Alright, bot lane's throwing back the lead just a little bit. It's still 10k gold, though. Now it is actually 10.5k gold as an advantage here. No, it's just 10k. Actually, I was... It's just 10k. Well, it's 9k again. So it was. Alright, well, interesting. So, Draven obviously has rapid fire cannon. So, if he elects to play this a little bit smarter, I have no doubt that this game is going to be over in no time. The thing is that Baron hasn't spawned yet, and so we just kind of have to wait. Oh my god. What is that damage? Dude, that Kalista damage is redonkulous. Alright, take out the ward. Oh, no, taking out the ward. Alright, we're taking out the ward. Ooh, the Draven auto attack. Hit LeBlanc for almost half her HP. Alright, she can go back to base. Which means that we can take the inhibitor, which is still kind of an early inhibitor take. So I don't even know if that is a good idea. Alright. Draven will be stunned here. Kalista still has her ultimate, but obviously not if she is dead. Still pulls in the Draven. Draven still jumps onto the enemy team. And they will take down the inhibitor, trading the Camille for the support Kalista. Obviously a little bit of an unfavorable trade here for the blue team. Alright, let's see. Draven does get a little bit of poke damage off here. Decent damage onto the turrets, but the blue team is still willing to fight this. Keisante getting handshaken. Doesn't really matter. And I think, yeah, we are going to be taking down a second inhibitor as well. Doesn't really make sense to stack dragons at this point because the game is so over, but then again you kind of have to, which is a little unfortunate because there isn't really any way for a team to win that hard pre like 18 minutes, right? And to just run down the enemy unless you are able to bulldoze through them, which apparently you are. Keisante picks up 2 out of the 4 kills that happened here. 2-8-4 on the Camille. Kind of unfortunate for her. As, wait. Keria, you cannot 1v1 in Olaf. Oh, Keria. Okay, Keria. Interesting. Well, thank you very much for watching, and stay awesome.